All right. All right. That pisses me off. We had a good crowd there before the stream decided to shit the bed. So, okay. We got Ashley on TikTok. Yeah, that pisses me off. We were getting a good crowd before the stream decided to shit the bed and I had like start everything over. Now we're back to well, it's just you and me right now, Ashley. So, what do you got for me? Oh, we got Cecile. Cecile's back. Yep. I what happened? The stream decided to shit the bed like suddenly with like no explanation whatsoever. It's just the stream has ended unexpectedly, and I'll be honest, like I'm kind of pissed about that because we had a good crowd, and then all of a sudden it just like died, and now I'm okay. We got CJ back, but yeah, we lost our audience. Yeah, I think that might be part of it. I think it might be this site that I found. Um, that might be one of the problems. There is just they don't have it's new. They don't have like their code entirely figured out yet. So it'll stream to like all the important places at once. It's doing yeah. So right now we're doing YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Facebook. Do I have a hardline internet connection? That might be another problem there. No, I don't. So, well, the internet connection that I have up here, I mean, it's good enough for like work and whatnot, but might not be good enough for live streaming. So that might be the problem. Oh, no, I don't mean like somebody literally shit the bed. I meant the connection, the live stream shit the bed and ended unexpectedly with no reason, without any reason. It's like, oh, somebody's jumping in saying, "Hey, sexy." It's like, well, it's like I am single. Like I am doing great. What do you got for me, Kevin? It's like we're talking astrology, we're talking tarot. So Cecile wants to know, where do we pick up? Oh, I know you were trying to be funny, Ashley. I'm just giving you shit. Okay, who's got questions for me? I need like some sort of a soundboard where I can do like crickets chirping and things like that. Right, looks like Kevin's thinking. Says Kevin's saying, I'm actually a female. My ex gave me his account, but I don't know how to change the name. So it's like, well, yeah, you got me on that one. I'm not sure either. So I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's like, well, we'll just keep calling you Kevin, but we know it's female Kevin. Do you have a question? But Ashley, CJ. Ah, okay. CJ says, okay, before the video crashed, It's like any. It's like, Ashley says, they shall be dubbed Lady Kevin. It's like Kevin saying that her name's actually Stacy. So, okay. Lady Stacy Kevin. It's like, am I interested in dating? Like, that's a loaded question because, that's, I mean, let's be honest. Like, when it comes to dating, I'd rather commit seppuku with a rusty spoon, but I mean, it's like if somebody comes along, that doesn't suck, then hey, I'm in. And Stacy, Ashley wants to know if your mom has it going on. And then CJ wanted to know, okay, suggestions for Cancer in February. So, said you pulled the world in reverse for February. So, and I'd say with that in general, I mean, as far as like Cancer energy, like I said, there's going to be a lot of very, very like heavy Aquarius energy. And there is going to be an opposition there between like the Cancer energy and Aquarius energy are thought to be energies that don't entirely get along. So this is expect that February is going to be a month that's going to be challenging you, and it's going to be kicking your ass trying to drag you forward and pulling that world card upside down. It's just saying, hey, well, I mean, come on, like 2020, this is this is nothing that you can't handle already. But this is saying, expect that your entire view of the world is going to be called into question here. It's like your entire world is being tipped upside down. So it's like just be prepared for it. I'd say the trick there is just ride the tide. If you can just like learn to float with those waves, it's like you'll be all right. But the more that you fight against the change that the universe is trying to thrust upon you, then the more you're going to drown. Say, I love your headset. It's like, appreciate it, Kevin Stacy. Actually, I needed a better headset than like the crappy one that I had, and this is the one that was on sale on Amazon at the time. So they got Remy joining us. Remy, we are talking astrology and tarot. Do you have any questions for us? Oh, and to answer your question, Ashley, yeah, Stacy says that her mom does in fact have it going on. Just hearing a lot of crickets right now. All right, Stacy. Any questions from you there? It's like I can feel from over here like the gears turning in your head. Say, what would you say to a Scorpio who is desperately single but also abundantly cautious about it? It's like, well, dating in general and if you're being hurt again. Well, actually, I'd say like after we're done here, if you want to shoot me a message, if you know what time it was you were born and what city you were born, let's actually take a deeper dive into your natal chart. So with that in general, like I said, the two big things that I'd want to be looking for there to be able to give you some solid advice for dating are going to be not just your sun sign, but I want to take a look at your Venus sign, what house that's in, your Mars sign, what house that's in. It's as GI Joe said, knowing is half of the battle, and the big things there are. It's like if we have a full understanding of what is it that you're actually attracted to, or what is it that the universe is saying you should be pursuing, that and having an understanding of if somebody's going to be attracted to you, if somebody's going to be interested in you, what qualities is it that you possess that they're going to be after? Being able to like go into battle having those weapons at your disposal is going to make things a hell of a lot easier. But then again, I mean, hey, it's like if I had all of the answers when it comes to love and romance and dating, then I probably wouldn't be single myself right now. But hey, say this is something that has perplexed humanity since humanity has began, and there's all kinds of like books and experts on the topic and whatnot. And in the end, the problem is that we keep trying to make logic out of something that's like the most illogical, irrational thing in existence, which also makes it probably the most beautiful thing in existence. But I think the bottom line is that all these people professing to be experts when it comes to like love and romance and relationships, really, it kind of comes down to, it's like, okay, well, yeah, there's a advice that can be given as to, how to be less shitty, how to better look out for red flags, and, so on and so forth. But the long and short of it is, none of us have this shit figured out. So CJ saying, so your reading makes a lot of sense for the March and April cards now, and what I pulled for January and where that went. Thanks. Glad I could help. Yay, I'm useful. Oh, and Ashley says, Stacy, that she is glad that your mom does in fact have it going on. Okay, Cecile, you still with us? It's like, I know you got a question or two burning in your head there. Let's see, who else do we have with us? Okay, well, I am staying on for... Oh, I think we just lost Stacy. Oh, yeah, I think we just lost Stacy. Oh, no, wait a minute. It says we still got one person on Twitch. I think that's still Stacy. I think Stacy's still with us. All right, guys. I'm going to be here for another 6 minutes. So, trying to do this Wednesday nights, 7 o'clock Mountain Time. Then I also got to figure out like what to do with my YouTube channel. That's the big pain in the ass there. So, had like a local company that was supposed to be helping me in like editing and producing videos for YouTube, but they kind of took my footage and disappeared. And so it's like no, Ashley, I think Lady Kevin Stacy is still with us. And then we got Butterfly Jesse just joined us on TikTok. Hey, Butterfly Jesse, we are talking tarot and astrology. I'm going to be on for 5 more minutes before I'm calling it a night, so somebody throw a question at me. Huzzah! Okay, well, that's, more of a, an exclamation than a question, but I will take a huzzah. All right. Okay, well, I will just go ahead and pull a card at random. And let's see if this resonates with anybody. Good. So we have Knight of Swords, or in this case, it's the Knight of Blades reversed. Or, actually, let me take a look at something here. There we go. Okay. Okay. So this means that there's somebody in the group here who is being very hasty and impatient and just like charging right into a situation without knowing what the hell it is that they're getting themselves into. And they're becoming very want to say arrogant, maybe a little bit like too optimistic, too hopeful about the situation. But this is saying you're charging forward into a disaster and you need to slow your roll. You do not know entirely what you're getting yourself into, and you need to do your research before you proceed further. So, Does that resonate with anybody? I'm hearing crickets on this end here. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do one last call. Last call for alcohol. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions for me? Okay. Well, then I am going to go ahead and call it. So, and I will be back live streaming again next week. Do this Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. This streams on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and the Bookface. So, nobody has anything else for me? Then